Hi people, welcome. This is Elena. So first thing first, lip gloss or lipstick, more accurately. I actually really love this. It really boosts my confidence. Okay. So today I want to talk about my journal system. Um, so I use this, very normal. Today I specifically want to talk about what I wrote down, essentially. So if you have short impulses, here are 5 things. First, what I learned today. Second, what something made me successful. Third, what made me happy. Fourth, reflections usually are some issues that I should working on. Fifth are improvements, which are specific solutions dealing with those issues. So I will give an example of yesterday's. So first one is what I learned today. I said I need to earn things I need because a lot of times I take things for granted, and it's not true. I mean, this is wrong mindset. Um, Also, just a disclaimer: I'm not saying that you need to earn as much as you can to the extent that you are exhausting your bodies, your mental health, or your soul to a certain extent, but like to try your best, but also not burning out yourself. For instance, recently I would like have a luxurious lifestyle, thus I could try out and buy different things. And the one thing I want to say about is a lot of people saying they want to get rich, but instead of just saying the first half sentence, didn't say the last half sentence, because usually money can do a lot of things, as we know, but what are you using this money specifically for will give you better visualization, because some people would just like to have fame, status, and people would like to buy different things, and maybe people want to travel more. Maybe more money means having more freedom of time or freedom in general. So I think figure out that is super crucial. And I also wrote, so by achieving that, what would I able to sacrifice? So less screen time, not over 30 minutes every day. So what I think is, I think as I got older, I consume more informations as more granted, which is wrong. I um and I've heard people saying that, like, watching too much short videos or videos in general is actually a obesity. Like food, uh, junk food insert our body enter our body will make our body sick, and poor quality videos are into our brain will make our brain sick. Brain sick is a word I invented just now, so if it's not accurate, please be kind. um, so I think it's important to control the quantity and the quality of the things I'm taking in, either physically or mentally, because I think those two things is very hard to replace, even if it's from other people's, which is I think somehow a little bit ethically wrong. uh, Except to constitution you actually experience something unfortunate and you need from others help, for example red blood cell or whatever. um oh yeah, and I want to quit my bad attitudes such as procrastination. And three, sleep late. One thing I like about school is that it can cut me from, not cut me from, but like give me a more consistent schedule, and overall not sleeping that late, because I feel like a non-school time just give me the feeling that I cannot follow my schedule, which is wrong again. So um I'm using wrong too much today. Okay, this shouldn't be. I should talk about more positive things. and I would able to achieve by doing so read to broaden my horizon. I say at least 10 pages every single day, and view learn as fun as possible while achieving top grades, because I mean social standards are still important. I could not achieve my idealistic dream without actually achieving some social like society's goal first. And third, be healthy, including exercise and waking up early. Second, what is second? Let me see. Also, I want to show you guys this cute drawing I made before. I see this is page 0, which is very beginning of the booklet. I actually like a visual board. This just feels freedom, and I really like that. So the second is success. So yesterday morning, I have this impulse. I really want to see a manga, and so I said I'm grateful even I want to see manga first thing in the morning, which is not usually happens or never. I let myself immerse in 1 second and immediately cut it. So good job for me, Alina. So I watched. I really like this mindset. I was watching Wang Yang's one of the vlog, and she was editing her script for MC. Basically, she was finding some errors of the script, and she changed it. And after she done, she basically said, "Good job, Wang Yang," and that's made Wang Yang Wang Yang. And say, I was watching it and say, that's a good mindset. I'm gonna copy that as well. So here I am. Did that in my journal. And also, I'm trying to train myself looking at the camera, because I found I didn't really watch it before then. So now I'm gonna practice it. The third one is happiness. So last weekend I just went to the CF Eaton Mall, so I just bought a couple things. So first is this beautiful purple dessert water bottle. Look at that! I have a lot of dessert, which I really like it, and it just reminds me the character Xavier from Love and Deep Space is literally my favorite character. Even he doesn't really eat desserts, but I think his signature color is like purple, but somehow it reminds me of him, and I also really like it, so I bought it, and I like it very much. It's actually from a different brands. I usually think Thermos. It works pretty great. I actually started use Thermos as long as I can remember, and then I was telling other friend using another brand called Kombucha. Maybe just me, but my experience on that is I drink warm water, so that means I need warm water, not really cold water. So if I have a pretty hot water in the morning, literally boiling water, in the noon you'll be cold. So if you were looking at a water bottle like that, it would be a good choice for you, but definitely not for me. That's one of my failed purchases of this year. But this one is great. This one is from other brand. I don't know how to pronounce, but it is another Japanese brand. And my friend recommended it to me, and I like it so far. Because I just got a couple days, and I also bought 2 fabric refresher. Let me grab it. Is those snuggles. So this one's Blooming Bouquet. Just by the way, all the things I just show you guys is not like someone give me money or anything. It's just my personal experience, personal bought things. Yeah, I usually spray it on before I go to bed. Just giving a scent and my brain signal saying you should go to sleep. This one is actually I use it on a fabric, make my wardrobe smelling nicer, because I like things smell good. Yeah. Also, one thing I also bought this Quipes and Bard thing, called Hair and Body Mist. It's what just happened. I don't know. But I really like this thing. I usually spray on in my arms before I study. Give me the scent, and the scent give me a instinct of knowing what to do, because I love good scents, but I also have quite high standards to scents. Yeah. So those are a couple things make me happy, which awesome. Let me see what the fourth thing are. Remember is like issues. Yeah, something I reflected on, some issues I want to change is I found the issue that my brain have a history of constant hyperness in the night, even I'm tired, and aren't able to wake up in the morning because of sleep deficiency. Because before the night you stare at the ceiling for maybe not for hours, but for a long time. But your brain still need ton of hours to go to sleep. So if you couldn't sleep until 9, so then you must be waking up late. You got my point. So that's kind of the problem I'm dealing with right now. So my solution, which is the fifth one, the solution. So study enough in the daytime, so I won't regret that I done nothing in daytime. One thing I think I wouldn't able to let myself sleep is because I think I haven't spent the day efficient enough or try out enough things, thus I'm good to go to sleep. And also this is a good question to think about your life as well. What things you do won't regret your life, because one day we're all gonna die, so you don't want to leave everything regretful. Is there a word like be regretful? But you get what I mean, right? But I also found this issue is don't to think about meaning too much. Just do it. For example, one of question like, what's the point of life and the action of actually living? So a lot of times I feel like we don't really need a meaning, if that makes sense. Just live it, pretty much, like living the present. And I also found this note-taking template, which split into 3 columns, which first column is the important key points or formulas, and the second column is the content. The third one is for the examples or practice problem for math. I think it's pretty good. I like it so far. I was watching a video basically saying that a good video should changing your behaviors or motivate you to do something in real life, in hand or something. Just change yourself or do an action. So I hope this video brings you something. Yeah, and I think that's all I want to talk about today. See you sometime. I don't know when I will see you guys again, but let's see. Bye. And echoes from Elena.